Let me know, let me know. And I feel what I feel. Sometimes it's hard for me to tell you so. You may not be able to know what you think you know. Peace and love, everybody. Welcome to the channel. Bringing you the TRU Report this morning, a daily pre-market analysis video I'll be doing every day from Team Rise Up. Do me a favor and hit the like button and share this video. And if you have not, please subscribe to the channel and click the bell so you can get notifications. And every morning I'll be doing a pre-market analysis of what's going on with the markets and giving you a pick of play that we're looking at for today. So the markets are coming in from yesterday pretty flat, meaning when I say that, usually the markets are coming in either they're up, they're down, or they're kind of mixed. The indices, the S&P is flat, is teetering right around right where it ended at yesterday, as well as the Nasdaq and the Dow Jones. So yesterday we seen that the market came in pre-market. It was kind of down and whatnot, and then there was an uptick at the open, and we got a push. That was after really the first 2 days this week. It was a lot of pullback going on and whatnot, and so I expect the same thing to happen today. We see that the jobless claims have been reduced this week to a all-time low for the pandemic. So that's kind of good news, good bullish news, if you will. We'll see how the market reacts to that. So today we'll be taking a look at a few plays. Actually, we called a few plays this week that were doing pretty well. On yesterday's report, we had FSR, which has since, look at that. FSR we see yesterday, we called it actually on Tuesday, and yesterday it came back. It gapped up on Tuesday, came back down, closed the gap, and then it shot out yesterday. And if you were in that trade, you really should have got some profit. But we wake up today and they are down in pre-market due to being downgraded. I just read the headline, so I haven't really looked all off into that. But again, we'll see how the market reacts to this. We see that this has come down to a support level, and now it's firing off. We'll see how the market reacts to it. But it's still something that I'm keeping my eye on for later on. I want to see how the market reacts to it. But today's play that you should keep on your watch list and keep an eye on is Baba. Like, Baba has been having all kinds of problems with the government and whatnot. Then it came out last week that they will. It came out last week that they've gotten everything squared away, and they've taken their hit. They got fined and whatnot by the Chinese government, and so it looks like business as usual. But my approach to, it's a Chinese company, so my approach to it is I try not to look at Baba through the eyelens of an American, meaning that, the Chinese government has a history of doing all kinds of ridiculousness when it comes to their companies and whatnot. Um, so it hopefully this thing is all over with. If we see way back here, they had reached the all-time high of 319 back in October. And that's when everything, all hell broke loose, and they just been kind of all over the place. And they haven't been Baba, but it's still a stellar company and everything. And hopefully, now that um, things have been settled with their government, they should be profitable. And soon as that news broke that they've been fined and everything, something weird happened. They actually gapped up, and I'm sure a lot of people got into calls right here, anticipating it to go back to where it usually is in the mid 200s and whatnot. But in since that time, it has consolidated and it dropped back down. Why I believe was to fill that gap. And yesterday, it didn't quite fill the gap, but it came close enough to where it's well over 50% of the gap is filled. It's damn near filled. And we see that it fired off yesterday and it closed uh, with a hammerhead, a little small hammerhead there, which uh, is a bullish reversal candle. So I'm expecting Baba to really get some push now and some uptick. The volume was pretty good the last couple of days, yesterday. So I'm expecting Baba to bounce from this support level where it was yesterday and continue to rise up. So that's something that you should probably keep in your watch list, keep an eye on. Um, Baba is, again, it's a stellar company. It's just been through hell for the last 6 months or whatever. And looking forward to um, start moving up and start paying us like they should been paying us all these months. But, you know, definitely keep that on your watch list. Also, another company we're looking at, um, actually going in on, we look at Adobe, another stellar company that I think very highly of, that I'm a long-term investor in. But we see them starting now to create a downtrend. We got lower highs and lower lows is printing on the daily chart. So Adobe is another one. I expect this thing to really drop uh, somewhat and come down here to these support levels in this range around the 502-ish mark around here in the next few days. So that's something you should definitely look at if you are comfortable with puts and shorting the market. Adobe is really high on the charts, and I expect them to fall uh, here soon in the next few days. So, especially with Adobe trades on the Nasdaq, so I pay attention to what the Nasdaq is doing, and I expect it just like Adobe followed the Nasdaq trend bullishly here for the last few weeks, and it's really given us a lot of beautiful green candles going up. I expect those red candles on the way down. I'm not saying that it's going to go. I'm not playing it long, the short, long. I'm not planning on being in there for long because it don't take much for it to drop some. So again, Adobe is another play that we're looking at to short as well. So appreciate you all for tuning in to the channel. I would appreciate it greatly more if you would subscribe to the channel. That way I can go live more from YouTube, they won't allow me to go live until I get 1,000 subscribers. So I appreciate you all for sharing the videos. Also, leave a comment and let me know if you want me to look at some charts or something like that for you, and whatnot. I got all my contact information in the comments, or in the description. And I appreciate you all. Be safe out here in these markets. Pay attention to what's going on in the last half hour of pre-market. If you're considering any type of trade, you should always pay attention to what's going on in pre-market. And so since we got about 25 minutes before the market opens, I'm going to go do that right now. Peace and love.